I would love to share with you some music by composers whose names are not Mozart or Beethoven. And I would love for you to be writing while I'm playing. Just let this music be inspiration for you. I'll tell you some stories about the music as I go. But what we're going to do here in class is invite you to be part of this project. So we're pulling up the prompts for your writing. You can pick one of the concepts, life, liberty, or the pursuit of happiness, and just talk about what it means to you on a personal level. Like, this isn't about the Declaration of Independence. What do those things?
I wrote basically that like to be American was to be united because America is built like on immigrants that bring culture from different areas of the world to America, and that's it asks really like what it meant to be American was to practice different cultures and understand and educate ourselves on the different cultures and where it comes from. Yeah.
Both of those kind of made me think of life, and I was thinking how life kind of like flows through everyone, and kind of how it's like our instinct to like spread and like transform that life into like art, like music or other things like that.
Just like kind of thinking how like what made her like write that and like her experiences throughout her life, and then also how different people like see that and what they can like hear it as, and if they can relate to some like the same experience that she had.
So the roots of what we call American music was actually created by enslaved Africans long before 1776, and then all the rest of the music is coming from all the different places that we came from. And the thing is that all that music blended from the beginning. So there's this distinct sound. I don't know if you picked it up, and you don't have to define it, but there is, I mean, it sounds different about American music because exactly for that reason. It really is all of these different things that come together. The other things that you said about music, you know, if you are not now, if you haven't yet been listeners of classical music, and we were talking about, you know, Florence Price and how her life experience was very different than, say, Mozart and Beethoven. And it was, in terms of place and time and her, you know, living in her body and her world. But at the same time, the reason that we still love this music that's 200 and more years old by Mozart and Beethoven, who, you know, whose lives we have a harder time imagining, is because they were human too. And so when in their time, they were not famous composers, they were not geniuses, they were just people expressing themselves with, you know, this incredible creativity. I think that the echoes of that struggle, you know, the joy and the sorrow and the rage and the fear and all that, that's what stays in the music, and it lasts for centuries, and it kind of transports us in time so that we can experience something that's very different than our own reality and like touch the human strands in it. So it's really, for me, a privilege to be part of this tradition, and I think you would find things in it if you just start listening. It's very emotional with music. I think we should use the rest of our time